Nee, if you can start by telling me your name, current position, and just talk generally about leadership and then how programs you attended have impacted the way you do things
Sure.
for the
Thank
better,
you.
hopefully.
Sure.
Okay, over to you.
All right. Um, my name is Amankra Tetteh. I'm Executive Director for Business at Universal Merchant Bank in Ghana. Universal Merchant Bank has been around for some 50 years. There's a very strong presence um, within the corporate banking space. And as we chart our way as being a bank that's preferred by SMEs, some of the things that really are important are the quality of leadership that is offered, especially by someone like myself. For me, in my journey this last 21 years or so, one of the things that I've come to appreciate is the importance of very good leadership. A good leader sets the tone. A good leader empowers his team so that they can take decisions even when he's not there. But even more so, so that even when he's there, the quality of support that is offered allows the followers to peak in their leading. And so what a good leader also does is he allows the right environment to be created for the right conversations to happen. This leader needs to know the team he's working with, those who are reporting to him, and even those who don't report into him directly, and have an eye out on the horizon so that not only is he looking in at the team and playing to the strengths of the team, but understands what the horizon looks like, what's coming up, and how to bring along that team and constantly evolve in terms of the mix of who's leading or handling what, so that it meets with the various challenges that lie on the horizon as regards the team. One of the most important things I found out is, as a leader, understanding your team is critical. Not understanding just what their strengths are, what qualifications they have, but how their personalities show up at work when it matters most, when there's a crisis, when there are difficult days, and how each of them manifest. What happens to the skill sets that were present in the quiet and okay days, which were easily shown, and what happens when they come under pressure? How do they respond, and how do they show? Understanding that people change along the way as a result of all these changes at work is also very critical. And it's critical because then you know how to play your biggest strengths within the team to your largest challenges. These, 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 these insights are things that I have picked up to a large extent from my time with the Lumina Spark team for Joy and Atia in previous lives, where we spent a lot of time and explored how we came to work, how we manifested or presented ourselves, the talents we had, the strengths we had, and how they played. I remember having quite a shock finding out in my next life that what I thought I was had changed significantly, and how I needed to then begin to realign how my thought processes worked, how I played with my team, and allowing my team to also see who I was, and also to learn how to play with me was fantastic. What also was really good about these sessions was that in order for you to get the benefit out of it, it had to happen in a space of truth, a space where there was, safety. You knew that you were allowing yourself to become vulnerable, but that in allowing that vulnerability, your team as a whole grew stronger. And allowing that exchange to happen because you knew ultimately it was just great for your team. That for me was also a remarkable experience. And I remember after each of these sessions, for the various places I worked in, the teams grew stronger, more competent. I think one of the things that's really helped me was especially um, the app that allowed you to constantly refer, especially when it came to specific engagements with members in the team, to look at their spark and say, oh, okay, um, in this particular issue, it might not be the smartest way to engage this way, and to change your approach. For me, the choice, the range of opportunities that open up to you because you have these insights make you a much better leader, and allow you to play to your biggest strengths. And also, because all of you have become vulnerable to create a strength for the team, it definitely engenders a lot more trust, a lot more understanding. And so you have the right kind of conversations, which for me was always very important. Um, I think that any good leader or leadership team needs to go through these kind of sessions. They're just invaluable. And if you're walking that leadership journey and you haven't gone through these sessions um, with Lumina Spark, with Joy and Atia, I think you're missing out on something and you really need to check out what that is. Thank you.